Hello, distinguished friends and colleagues. This is Stuart, the Pro-Life Activities Coordinator for the Archdiocese of Louisville, Kentucky, serving under Deacon Stephen Bowling. And this is 5 Minutes for Life, where we take 5 minutes to discuss one topic, one event, or one ministry that affects the pro-life community here in the Archdiocese of Louisville. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit of a gripe session with me. Recently, there's been a huge uptick in the public conversation in media of elected representatives saying the most outrageous and irresponsible things about pregnancy resource centers. Now, far be it from me as a representative of the Archdiocese to name these politicians by name. That might get me into trouble. But if you want to find them out, I'm sure you can look them up. They are on all the major media outlets saying some horrific things about pregnancy resource centers. One elected representative just yesterday stated out loud that pregnancy resource centers, something ought to shut them down because they're fly-by-night operations that deceive women into coming in who want an abortion, convince them to have their baby, but then don't help them in any way. This is a tired trope where they say the pro-life community is deceptive and pro-life or pro-birth, but not really pro-life. But nothing could be further from the truth, especially if you've had any connection to a pregnancy resource center. You know that's not true. For the last 20 years that I've been involved in pro-life work, I've worked closely with at least 4 different pregnancy resource centers. Some of them were smaller, some of them were larger. And the smaller ones, they provided essential goods like baby formula, diapers, cradles, car seats, as well as training and support so women could learn what to expect as young mothers. In bigger pregnancy resource centers, like Beside You Pregnancy Resource Center, or especially locally, the Little Way Pregnancy Resource Centers, they additionally provide ultrasound so they can give tips to women about where they are in the pregnancy and what medical concerns they better look out for. They also provide things, Little Way provides, for example, the Parenting for Success program that steps mothers through every step of the way, learning how to be mothers. Now, 90% of why women go to get abortions is because they can't conceive of their life with a baby in it. They simply are too afraid to think that they can be mothers. What these programs do is actually provide for them so they can see, yes, I could be a mother and I have the strength and capacity to be a good mother with just a little encouragement, help, and someone walking with me. That is the service pregnancy resource centers provide. And that makes it despicable what these elected officials are doing. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat that I believe that the media, as well as these officials on the pro-abortion side of the issue, they're losing the argument. It's clear they're losing, and they're grasping at straws when they go to rhetoric that attack the people that are actually helping women on the ground. It tears the mask off their face and reveals abortion and the abortion business, the industry, for exactly the evil that it is. So if you want to fight back against the abortion industry and you want to help women in crisis pregnancy situations, get in contact with your local pregnancy resource center right now. Give them your time, volunteer to help them. Give them your talents, see where your talents fit into the mission that they're doing, and especially give monetarily. Because right now, when there's an uptick in vandalism and even sometimes firebombing of pregnancy resource centers nationwide, the pregnancy resource centers have to provide security for their women, security for their employees, to make sure that there's confidentiality and safety and above the board operations all along. So please think about contributing so that we can absorb some of these costs that the pregnancy resource centers are taking on. Remember, we are winning this conversation. That's why they're so desperate. That's why they're hitting innocent targets here. Okay, so pray for pregnancy resource centers, help them out. And yeah, that's the end of my gripe session, basically. Okay, so remember, every life is worth fighting for because every life has dignity in the eyes of God. Thank you. And if you like what I'm doing, hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell when new videos come out. God bless.